Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your driver's license is important so you can get back and forth to work, get your kids to school, and back and forth to daycare. If your license has been suspended because you can't pay your tickets, you can't do any of those things. Let's talk about Chapter 13 bankruptcy. You may have heard that tickets cannot be discharged, but they can be dealt with in a Chapter 13 case. Why not come in for a free consultation? The chapter you choose will make all the difference to your getting back, legally, on the road. Let's design a plan to pay off your tickets and restore your license immediately. I'm attorney Travis Gagne. Please contact me today at ChooseTheRightChapter.com. That's ChooseTheRightChapter.com.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. There's this guy named Peter. He's from England. Hello.
Hello. I'm Peter.
And back in 2003, he tried to text his wife a few times, but he wound up accidentally texting a woman named Mary. Now, if you're wondering, okay, how does that happen? He says he just bought a new phone, and that was back before your contacts would automatically transfer over. So when he was typing in his wife's number, he messed up one digit. Mary let him know that it was the wrong number, but they kept texting.
New phone, who dis?
Yeah. How about this? They kept texting, and eventually they bonded, and both revealed they were in unhappy marriages. Whoa.
How do you get from that?
Wow.
That's like 0 to 60 real quick.
Yeah.
How do you get from an accidental text to I'm not happy in my marriage?
See, there's always, ever since we have been able to communicate without seeing a person, like being able, basically like the pen pal thing, online or texting or whatever, and you can interact with a stranger. There's something about that where you're having one-on-one communication, but you don't see the person. Somehow you feel like you can get intimate quicker, I think. I remember that in 2003 and in the late 90s when you go online, like America Online. It was wild to go, this is some random chick, maybe. Of course, it was probably some 50-year-old guy, but
more than likely. Well, in this situation, there's a major age gap between the two of them because he's 46 and she's 60.
Oh. Wow.
That's right. He's cougar hunting.
She went cougar. Look at her.
It's odd because I'm reading about this story, and apparently he was texting her a bunch before she finally said, hey, you're texting the wrong number. So at what point does he not think, why is my wife not responding to my texts?
Yeah, that's a little odd. Wow.
Yeah, he says, I just ignored them because I didn't know who they were from, and I was getting messages in the early hours of the morning because we worked the same time, and then finally on one day. So this is going on for more than one day. What a weird situation.
But they were both in unhappy marriges, so maybe that makes sense. Yeah, so they were probably both like, oh, this is awesome.
Well, maybe they were in an unhappy marriage because he's texting his wife and she's not responding, not realizing he's not texting her.
Wouldn't that be funny if that was the reason?
Yeah.
I really did love my wife, but she didn't answer my texts.
I hated the fact that we had no communication.
Yeah, so how about this? They left their spouses for each other, and in last year, or 2017, after 13 years together, they got married. Wow. So they spent time together before they got married.
It says after over a year of texting and talking on the phone as just friends, he had a fight with his wife, and he came up for a couple of days after the argument and stayed at my house with me and my husband.
Oy, oy, oy. Whoa. How does the husband not see this coming down the street? When do you have a male house guest just show up?
Right. Like, hey, who's this guy coming over? Oh, he was accidentally texting me, but we stayed friends and we talk about our relationships, and he's got into a fight with his wife, so he's hoping he could crash with us.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I thought it was something I should be worried about. Okay, honey.
Cool. Do we have fresh sheets on the guest bed?
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, and like you said, the big age gap, 46, she's 60. But you know what? They knew each other when, they were younger. Mm-hmm. So that may, so she, it's wow.
And it sounds like their relationships fell apart, and then they decided to get together.
Yeah, okay.
I know.
Yeah.
I would imagine that this communication might have been also another part of the issue.
Of course, that's what made it fall apart. There's a thing called emotional cheating. I really do believe in that. And they had to be emotionally cheating long before they did anything physical. And that probably, like you said, Steve, contributed to this whole thing. Damn. But it is odd that an accidental text led to this.
Yeah.
Well, look, as sucky as it is for the other spouses involved, but if your spouse is unhappy in the marriage, you're going to be unhappy too. I mean, you don't want to be in that.
That's true.
Yeah.
Hey, I hope though he's got his phone figured out. Doesn't accidentally text anyone now.
Yeah, definitely. And that's why I say to guys, guys, you've got to be aware. How is your marriage? Because you hear stories, Steve, about, she wants to leave me. I had no idea. And I'm like, dude, you're not paying attention if you had no idea.
Yeah.
You got to pay attention.
Well, I say the writing's on the wall.
Exactly. I mean, I could see how we could be blind for a while. But if you train yourself to check in, talk to people, if you're not sure. Like if I could say to a guy, how's your marriage? And if he goes, oh, it's great. Yeah. And I go, why? Why is it great? And if they give me an answer that I go, dude, that's not a reason for great marriage. Do you really know what the hell's going on?
Look at you wrecking marriages, BJ.
Well, I know because, I've had so many dudes come up to me clueless.
How about Luis messaged us on Facebook when I was in junior high. I was dating a girl, and she used her friend's phone to text me. I replied after she left and then lost my V card to the friend.
Okay. Now that sounds like a Penthouse story, a forum story, and I like it.
You'll never know what happened.
Yeah.
You'll never believe it. Breaking news, guys.
You got breaking news?
According to texters, hey guys, look out the window. We have snowflakes downtown.
Hold on.
Do we?
No,
I don't see any, but I have heard that there have been flurries up in Lynn Hood.
And I heard Bremerton was getting hit a little bit.
Oh, man,
it's supposed to change over to rain. We're not, I think the level was like 1,000 feet, and then maybe on Saturday, Sunday, it'll drop to like 500 to 300 feet, but we should be okay.
Had your weather, when you check your weather app, it's like the most bipolar thing ever these days.
Yeah.
Every day, or even every few hours, you check it, and it's like a whole new set of what's happening today.
We got so lulled by January. We thought this winter was going to be awesome because of January, and February's just kicked us right in the boys.
Because last I checked, it said Sunday was the day they were going to be hit with snow, and now it's Monday and Wednesday and Thursday of next week.
What? Whoa! Hey, hold on.
And I don't got Thursday. Thursday says it's sunny on mine.
I'm flying out of town Friday. There better be no snow.
How the hell is that? Like we're in the same room.
I know.
Are you on your Apple weather app?
Yeah.
Isn't that weird how you have the same app and it's
Are you on that Cupertino or are you doing Seattle?
I'm doing on the Seattle.
All right, me too.
Yeah.
I just like saying Cupertino. Where's Cupertino?
That's in Southern California. It's in Northern California.
Why might have Cupertino always on here?
That's where Apple's based, I believe. And so they put that on there. You have to delete it out.
Isn't that around Silicon Valley somewhere?
Yeah.
Cupertino? Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was like some weird phrase for like the West Coast or something.
Oh, no.
Have you been giving us weather reports based off of California?
Yes. No, I've caught myself, but there might have been a couple times.
It's going to be 70 and sunny today, guys.
It's going to be amazing. The waves. Let me tell you when high tide's going to happen.
40 degrees and sunny in Cupertino, guys.
Yeah, this is perfect.
It's going to rain on Monday.
Great day to take your Duffy electric boat out and go for a nice ride on the channel.
Well, that's just a load of crap. I'm deleting that one off my phone right now.
It's funny that you didn't realize that
was... Steve is a technological genius. I just want you to know he's amongst us.
Well, I figured out how to delete it, no problem. So clearly I am. Smart.
Yeah.
Now, how do I get it back to the regular way?
Do you know what? These are tough questions.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah.
Maybe
we should get you a different flip phone.
I don't have a flip phone.
Yeah, well, I should say a different smartphone because I'm kind of jumping ahead of the story. Because actually, Samsung Wednesday gave us the first foldable smartphone. So it's a flip phone smartphone.
Weird.
Yeah. It's a Galaxy Fold, features a flexible screen, which is about 50% thinner than your typical smartphone display. It folds like a book. And it's got a hinge, interlocking gears. It features app continuity, so users don't have to stop what they're doing when changing configurations. It has 6 cameras.
Oh, wow. Yeah, look at that.
Whoa.
Just opens up, but it's...
Wow.
It's all screen.
Oh, it becomes a pretty big screen.
So it becomes almost comes like a tablet.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's actually really sweet.
Yeah.
6 cameras, 4 colors. Does, like you said, open into a tablet. It's only going to go on. It's only about $1,980.
Oh,
only.
That's the base price.
That's like a mortgage.
Yeah, I feel like, we're going to have to come down in price, or maybe I'm going to have to get, 5 years locked into my phone contract in order to get that at a reasonable price.
That's a foldable phone. It might be a foldable company with that kind of a steep price.
Yeah, I like the idea. I really, I like the idea. I mean, it's probably going to be thick, obviously, so it's going to be thick in your pocket, girthy, but it will be smaller as far as length and width.
It feels like it's almost the thickness of 2 iPhones when it's folded.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which, I don't know if I want to deal with that kind of girth in my pocket.
But you have width right now in your pocket. You know what I mean?
Not used to that?
No, I'm not, Vicky.
So if I can get a big screen and not have like the entire pocket taken up in, say, length or width, but the girth just makes my pocket stick out a little bit more. And besides, if I put it in a different place, I'm going to look pretty impressive.
Right, people are going to be thinking that you're happy to see them.
Yeah, I think I like this idea. All right, anyway, it's a Samsung Galaxy Fold, and there you go. I will see if that catches on.
No, it says that you'll be able to fold it at least 200,000 times, I guess, before there's some issues, which works out to over 5 years if you fold it 100 times a day. So if you're one of us, then it's going to be done in 1 year.
Yeah. And that's a good point. Yeah. Because, I mean, you figure the people keep their phones for about, 2-3 years at most?
Yeah.
So if that thing can last 5 years, then you're in good shape.
Technology, man. Yeah, well, we're maybe another year or so away from it being way thinner. I think if it was thinner, I'd consider this.
Yeah.
Because it is nice that, if you're on your couch, sometimes you want to go grab your laptop, but you have your phone and you're doing work. It'd be nice to be able to have a bigger screen.
Well, exactly. But I don't want to carry that. I mean, I even see people who just have these giant phones in their back pocket, and I'm just like that. I don't want that. I want to be able to have my phone be in my pocket, but not take up everything.
Oh, we get more updates about snow.
Okay, what do we got?
Snowing in Puyallup.
Oh, boy.
Spanaway, Fife, Tacoma.
Damn.
Texters are saying
Tacoma, no.
Renton. Wow. Flurries in Tacoma.
Not seeing anything right now in downtown Seattle.
So it says it's sunny in Jamaica right now.
Oh, is it really? Oh, great.
It's snowing in Switzerland.
How's Bothell doing? I have to go up to Bothell later on.
I'm not seeing anything yet. Bellevue, according to Adam.
Bellevue?
Andy told me it's snowing at Boeing, so...
Flurries on South Hill in my neighborhood.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh.
So Seattle, we just haven't seen it yet. Maybe we're too low of an elevation. I don't know.
Here we go again, huh? I doubt it. No, it's not going to be like the last time.
No, as a matter of fact, it may all just be rained out for the most part. I mean, there may be some areas that get, some accumulation, but there's not saying a lot. So we're good. We're good, Steve.
But it's sunny in Cupertino, guys.
All right, that's perfect.
That's all that matters.
That's what I like to hear. Got to tell you about this woman that has just seen the same movie for the 80th. That's right, 80. This woman has seen the same movie for the 80th time in a movie theater. What movie is it? Better be damn good. You'll hear from her at 8:17 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. Is it like a mini snowpocalypse? I'm not sure.
According to the texters, yes, it is. North Everett getting it right now.
Oh, I got to go to North Everett tomorrow morning. I don't know.
Renton, couple flakes. It's also snowing in Boston, according to a texter.
Oh, Boston, huh?
Yes.
Finally, they're getting some.
Snowing in Bothell.
Yeah. Oh, and Bothell, too. Boston and Bothell.
Yep.
All right.
And Taihuga, Washington. Taihuga.
I don't know where that is. Is that near us?
Yeah, it's in Washington, dude.
Well, Washington's I don't know if you know, if you've checked, it's kind of a big state. All right. We got this lady named Annie. She's from England. Hello. She's making news because she's a senior citizen. That's not why she's making news, but she is a senior citizen. She has seen the movie Bohemian Rhapsody 80 times. That's 80 times.
Wow. In theaters?
Not in theaters. All at the same theater.
At the same theater. Okay,
Yeah.
I mean, because I can see
she's gone to a movie theater. It's just the same exact one 80 times.
I wonder if she now has it on DVD or Blu-ray or watched it on demand. Because I wonder do you ever stop?
Look, it's a good movie. I don't know if I've even seen, my favorite movie 80 times in my life.
I love Rocky. I'm positive I haven't seen it 80 times. I love the movie Miracle. I'm positive I've never seen that movie 80 times.
25 times for my favorite movie, maybe 50, maybe, but 80, I know, no way.
I'm sure it's in the 20s for Rocky and also for Miracle. Miracle might be closer to 30 because I used to watch that before hockey games just to get pumped.
Yeah, look, man, I love the sound of music, but I don't know if I've done it 80 times. Here she is talking about seeing Bohemian Rhapsody 80 times.
I'm Annie. This is the 80th time that I've watched Bohemian Rhapsody, and they've very kindly given me my own private showing.
Oh, nice.
How good is that? Well, I love Bohemian Rhapsody first and foremost because I absolutely adore Freddie Mercury and Queen. It's a sensitive tribute to Freddie's memory.
So she's a super fan.
And by the way, she looks like she's got her act together too. I mean, she looks pretty cool for a woman that's a senior. I don't know how old she is, but
she's 1 year away from the best number ever.
Yeah.
Oh,
she's 68.
Let's give her a call.
She looks really good for 68.
Yeah, she does, dude. I'm like, you know what? I'll see Bohemian Rhapsody with you, girl.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, let's do this.
You show her your Scaramouche, and hope she does the fandango.
That's what I'm hoping for. That's right. And then I'll give her some thunderbolts. All right. So, yeah, she got the private screening. She's 80 times she's seen the movie.
That's 80 opportunities to eat movie popcorn.
Yeah, see, I knew you'd find the silver lining. Yeah, so if you add up the running times, okay, so she watched this movie 80 times in a theater, that would be the equivalent of watching the movie continuously for over 7 days.
Damn.
Wow, even Vicky doesn't binge watch like that.
No.
And Vicky's the queen of binge watching. Annie says she doesn't even know how much she's spent on tickets, but people have done the math for us, and they're saying that's about $650.
Well, I've no idea how much I've spent. It's absolutely loads because it is the 80th time, but I can assure you it's well worth it. And the staff are wonderful. Well, I love absolutely everything about the film, and Rami Malek makes us believe that he is Freddie Mercury.
You know what? That's a hell of an endorsement if she said about Rami's performance, because he has a great chance of winning an Oscar. I don't know if he's going to, but boy, I'm not a big Queen fan, so I don't know how well he did as Freddie, but I thought it was a great performance.
As a casual fan, I mean, he was spot on, I thought. Him and Brian May. The only one that I thought looked a little hokey, and we were talking about it after the show, Danny and I, is the drummer. It just looked like a guy wearing a wig.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it didn't feel like he didn't really capture that same spirit as Brian May and Freddie Mercury as the actors did with those. But yeah, she sounds like an obsessive Queen fan. And if you're a fan and you've been bummed about the passing of Freddie, this is like a way to be able to kind of relive him in your life again, I guess.
And again, it's 68 years old. Yeah, when she was young, that was her music. That makes sense. We're talking in the 70s and 80s, and so, when Queen was just gigantic, while they were performing, obviously, their music still endures. It makes sense for her demographic. I mean, that's in her ballpark.
Somebody says, I've seen Shaun of the Dead over 100 times, still going.
Really?
Shaun in Auburn.
Really, Sean?
And it's snowing in Covington, he says.
Gosh, dude, I just don't know if I've ever seen anything I love 100 times.
One person says, with Miracle, Michael Ruzioni or Rizzo is great at the end of the puck drills when he says where he's from and who he plays for. It's an epic scene. Oh, dude, I got goosebumps even just thinking about that.
Yeah, even I'm not a big, I'm not a sports hockey fan like you guys are, but that was a pretty cool scene.
They nailed it. The Disney touch on that film was just great.
Yeah.
So I have a question.
You do?
Because there was a show that, since we're talking about things you watch on screens.
All right.
There's a show that you guys were all about, right? So we gave it a shot last night.
Oh, really? Okay.
Which was the Umbrella Academy.
You actually did it?
Wow, you did so.
You actually watched it?
I was like, babe, we just finished watching one of our dumb sitcoms, Single Family, which we think is entertaining.
Okay.
It's got Brad Garrett in it. It's actually a pretty funny show.
Oh, I've seen that, yeah.
Yeah, so we were all caught up on that. I'm like, hey, there's this show that everyone on the show is freaking out about. We should check it out. It's on Netflix. Watch the trailer. I'm like, this looks pretty cool. Less than 10 minutes, she's asleep.
What? No, I didn't say your wife should watch this. That's the caveat. We said you. We never said your wife.
Man, does it get better?
Oh, I thought it got better.
That first episode was okay.
Oh, I love the first episode.
I'm not done with it because I stopped because she fell asleep on it. But the first 15 minutes.
Well, have you met number 5 yet?
I don't know. Who's number 5?
The kid.
The little kid. The little kid.
No.
Oh, my God. That's number 5 is the star of the damn episode.
Okay, so sit through the first episode. It's going to get good.
Well, yeah. I mean, you've only went through 10 minutes. It's a 40-minute episode.
Oh, 15.
Yeah, it's a 40-minute episode, and
there's an awesome fight scene with him, number 5.
And the concept didn't get set up. You didn't think the concept was cool. The gal, and we're not spoiling it because it's right at the beginning of the episode.
And the trailer.
Yeah, and the trailer. But I mean, all these women get pregnant. Like they're pregnant on one day. They're not. They're like they start the day not pregnant. They end the day pregnant, and they give birth at the end of the day. I mean,
all I thought was, can this woman stop playing the freaking violin? That was so annoying.
Okay, yeah.
All right, I'll give it a go. It sounds like something I need to watch on my own.
Yeah.
Well, again, number 5, the little kid is the guy that to me, I think he's the best guy.
I thought the talking monkey's kind of cool though.
Oh yeah, talking monkey's great.
Awesome.
Yeah, Pogo's great.
Okay.
And the drug addict
She
dude.
thought that was cute, the talking monkey. A little creepy, but cute.
Yeah.
But then she fell asleep after that.
Yeah. Your wife just isn't into the weird stuff like we are.
No.
That's the problem.
No, she's not.
I mean, there's probably a show as good somewhere that doesn't go off the rails the way our shows do.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of like a quirky show that maybe she would be into, but there's not really many. There's a couple.
Yeah.
But for the most part, the quirky stuff isn't really her cup of tea.
The story, here's the thing. I mean, the thing with any show, when you look at it, Umbrella Academy is about a dysfunctional family. Right. That's really what it is. As they're trying to get together and solve a mystery. That's really... So, and then...
The drug guy seems like fun.
Oh, yeah, he's great.
He's a lot of fun.
Robert Sheehan is great. He was in a show called Misfits and we loved him as Nathan. He's fantastic.
Do they keep playing the stinking violin?
Well, I mean,
that happen a lot on
here's
the show?
the thing. That character is a...
Stop.
And not a spoiler alert, but right in the episode they tell you, oh, that character, somebody says she's not special, and in every friggin' trope, when somebody says you're not something, oh, that person's going to be something. I mean, you just know that about.
But does she keep playing the damn violin?
Well, I mean, the violin is part of.
It's obnoxious.
It's what she does, dude.
Yeah,
sorry, Rev.
Besides, that's Leahy's daughter from Trailer Park Boys. Okay, give her some respect.
She doesn't play it, and I think in every episode there is one big scene where she does play it. So expect to watch at least once more.
I mean,
okay.
But number 5, he'll
number
balance
5
that out.
That's when it all gets good.
Yeah,
okay. I'll keep watching it.
Yeah, number 5 balances it out, and stuff. I mean, and I don't want to say so much, but I mean, it's a dysfunctional family trying to solve a mystery, and also they are trying to solve a big problem. So there's a mystery and then a big problem. So every show has that.
And what's it called again? Some people are asking.
The Umbrella Academy on Netflix. The Umbrella Factory is a different show, probably just as rewarding. And it's based on the comic that was written by Gabrielle Way.
Gerard
Way, excuse me. Gabrielle Ba, I think, is the artist.
She does the artist, yeah.
So Gerard Way from My Chemical Romance, same guy, wrote this comic. It was well received now, and we feel like they've done a great job with it on Netflix.
Minus the stupid violin, I did like the music. I know Vicky brought that up, that the vibe of the music. The vibe of the music was cool.
Just wait, man. Yeah. If you've only been 15 minutes in, the music is it's amazing.
Yeah,
okay.
It's like Vicky said, there's a fight scene where the music is just it's reminiscent of one of our favorite movies, which is Kick-Ass.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I like that movie.
Yeah, and there was a great fight scene in Kick-Ass where the music for it was just you going, are you serious? This is the soundtrack you're going to give us for a great fight scene? And they do the same thing with Umbrella Academy.
I was unimpressed with the Umbrella Academy.
Good for you, comic book guy.
Yeah.
Just the way they said that, too. I was unimpressed. It's like, okay, shut up.
It's not your thing. You know what I mean?
It just sounded very condescending, like, I'm not impressed.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean,
it wasn't my thing.
Some words. I mean,
no, but some
reading
people
into this a lot.
Some people could say, look, I don't like something, but they go, I'm unimpressed. It's sort of like meh.
Well, maybe they were hoping to be impressed, but they weren't. They were unimpressed.
Well, I don't like this texture. They now are officially off the show.
They wrote 7 words, and they got under your guys' skin.
I'm unimpressed with that texture.
Oh, okay. I was impressed by that text, actually.
I figured you were. You know what? If the show's not for you, I get it. Like for your wife, I could get it's not her show. And, there's a lot of genres that aren't for me.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean it's not a good show. That's why I say, you know what? There's plenty of shows about dysfunctional families trying to solve problems. They're out there everywhere.
Yeah, I saw how quickly she dozed off. I'm like, okay, this is definitely not a show for her, but I'm going to hit pause. Check with you guys first before I try and revisit it, because sometimes she's tired, like me.
Yeah.
But it sounds like it's going to be more of a show that I'm going to watch when she's asleep.
I can't see your wife digging this show. But for you, it might be cool enough, only because of I just think for him, Vicky, don't you think number 5's his guy?
I think he's going to like him.
Yeah, number 5's his guy.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and he is pretty awesome.
Number 7 needs to stop playing the damn violin.
Yeah, number 7's in here. I get it. If it wasn't Ellen Page, I'd be more irritated, but I do love Ellen Page, so I'm willing to put up with her violin. Yeah. All right. Anyway, it's called Umbrella Academy. Netflix. Check it out if you want to, or be unimpressed. Yesterday. Actually, no, we actually still got some time. I'm looking at the wrong clock.
Hey, just a quick update about the XFL. They just put out a big press release.
And that's different than the Alliance Football League, right?
Yes.
Okay.
XFL is Vince McMahon's one that's starting in a year or so. The Alliance is already happening.
Yes.
But the XFL just made an announcement that they're going to announce the head coach and general manager of the Seattle franchise this Monday.
We still don't have a name for them, do we?
No. I would imagine more details will happen, but it's going to be happening this Monday at 1 p.m.
When is it next April? When
2020, I thought.
Oh, April 2020. Okay.
Well, I think they start their season in February.
Oh, February. That's right.
As soon as the Super Bowl ends, I think the next week starts the season.
Oh, wow. How crazy is that? And then we're getting a hockey franchise in 2020, right?
Is it
2021?
I thought.
Is it 2021?
I don't know. Yeah.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
All right. So the next year we get hockey. We get the XFL in 2020. 2021 we get hockey. Okay. We're getting sports all over the joint.
All over the place. All in our face.
In our face.
Wow.
What?
Yeah.
In our face.
Oh, I think
I was like, yeah.
I think you had news.
Yes.
No, I just got excited.
She just paid attention again. It seems that kids, as you know, are very picky eaters. That happens in life. I have great stories where Kathy and I would go to Indian restaurants and we'd have to bring in bags of McDonald's and hope that they would be okay with that. And, Danny, you know what that's like.
Oh, yeah, my daughter is the pickiest eater in the entire world.
Really?
Oh, yeah, like we went to Red Lobster, and I was like, you can have anything you want. And she mac and cheese, grilled cheese.
Lobster mac and cheese?
No, regular mac and cheese. It's basically Kraft mac and cheese.
It does change, Danny, but
I know.
Yeah, but at least you get to, there's something on the menu for them.
It's so frustrating, though, because you're just like, oh, there's so much good food here. You just try it. You'll love it. And she's like, no, I don't like tacos. No, I don't like pizza. No, I don't like anything except for grilled cheese and mac and cheese.
She likes cheese, though.
Yeah, that's all that matters.
Well, that's why they put broccoli and cheese. I mean, that's the kids' magic serum right there.
Chicken nuggets or chicken fingers. That's always a good one. French fries.
Yeah.
Do you always get blown away when you go to a sushi restaurant and you look over and there's like an 8-year-old eating sushi?
Yes. Yeah, I am.
I'm just like, wow. How did that happen?
And that's cultural, maybe. I mean, I think if you're raised that way, why wouldn't you just go, okay, this is the food we're eating?
I know, but I just think about how long it took for me to try as an adult because you're like, I don't know about this. And kids are known for being so picky. You would think that would be a tough sell. But it's so cool when you see kids eating something that you're not expecting them to eat.
Well, yeah, it's weird, like if a kid won't eat what we think they would eat over here. Like if it's in another country and you go, I'm not going to put that McNugget in my mouth. What the hell is that?
I think it's odd, though, when people become adults and they're still super picky without knowing if something is good or not. Like, come on.
You got to give something a try in my brain.
You can't live a life on just hamburgers.
Yeah.
As awesome as that might sound.
I have a buddy that I was so surprised he was that way. Because we were, he was always kind to us. So when we went and visited him, I said, look, I'm taking you out to dinner. And I picked a cool restaurant. And he was mad that we didn't go to a regular chain burger place. Mm-hmm. I thought he was kidding me. But he really was like, I'm so uncomfortable at this restaurant. I don't know what to get. And I'm like, dude, get a steak. They got steak.
Right.
He was like, nah, you know what? I really just like and it was really like, wow, he
likes mac and cheese. Yeah. Like Danny's daughter.
Yeah. I mean, he would go to a place that any of us could go to on any kind of budget. So it was like, wow, you wanted me to treat you and take you to the place you went when you were in college? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, some people aren't looking for it as a cash out. Like, hey, I'm going to take advantage of this person buying me lunch.
Well, it's just that he didn't want to try new food is what I'm saying. It was like, that's what I was surprised by is like, okay, this restaurant, it's a fun restaurant, but they're not known for being like, well, relatively high end. What are you doing, buddy?
We got a text. I'm unimpressed with sushi.
Come on, guys. No, I agree with that texter. Except if, we've had some sushi places that do it right. But sometimes, if they don't do it right, you're just like,
So says my nephew is 4, loves sushi.
Yeah. Wow. I love this list that they put on Twitter, though, about the weird things that the kids want. Like, it's one thing if they won't eat certain foods, but someone said that they only used to eat bananas cut lengthwise with mayo. That was the only way they would do it.
Mayo?
What?
Yeah.
No.
That's how. These are all the weird things that they would do as a kid. Like the only way they'd eat.
I can't really judge that one too much because one of the things that we'll do is eat like a Mexican rice, and my mom would put bananas in it, and it tastes so good.
What is Mexican rice?
It's just like a red rice. She adds peas and carrots to it.
Oh, rice-a-roni made one. My mother made one it was rice-a-roni.
I try that.
Spanish rice, but it was
my mom makes it homemade.
Oh, I want that.
It's so good with the bananas and stuff. It's just like a nice comfort food.
Bananas with that though, huh?
Yeah, like the saltiness of the rice and the bananas add like a good balance.
I'm up for trying it.
I would definitely try that because I did the salt-sweet combo. You just never expect how good that can be.
For the longest time, I thought apples in a sandwich would be a bad idea. But have you ever had sliced apple in a sandwich? It's pretty delicious.
Not too sure.
A turkey sandwich, a chicken sandwich.
I totally see that working really well.
Yeah, I usually have it in a salad, like a chicken salad, or I've had it in that. That makes sense.
That would even work in like a peanut butter sandwich.
Put it in stuffing.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. Peanut butter and apples. Yeah, I've had peanut butter and apples. Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Add some caramel.
You know what? Do what you want, Steve.
When I was a kid, my weird eating habit was, and looking back, I don't know why did I do this and why I thought it was, but it was delicious at the time. It was just, I would get a jar of mayo and carrots, and I would just dip them in the carrots and mayo and just eat it.
No, that tracks because that's like ranch. That's like ranch and carrots.
Yeah, I guess. It's just a weird thing though. Like here I am in my living room.
Yeah.
Some kids would want potato chips or something unhealthy, and I'm just sitting. Not that mayo's healthy, but you know what I mean.
Well, the carrots are kind of.
Yeah.
In England, they don't do the ranch thing. They dip their French fries in mayonnaise, so that doesn't seem super far fetched.
Mm-hmm. No, not at all. I mean, we've taken mayonnaise and made a wonderful Thousand Island situation with that.
Somebody offered to put their banana in your rice if you want.
Wow. Didn't take long there, did it?
561 area code.
Wow, that never happens for you, Vicky. It's amazing, these wonderful offers you get.
My cousin used to go to Sonic, and they have like the crushed ice, like the little tiny ice cubes.
Oh, yeah.
He would go to Sonic, get a 44 ounce drink of it, and just get the ice, put salt in it and just eat the ice with salt with like limes sprinkled on it. And that's what he would do every day for a snack.
Weird.
A snack, like it
Very
filled him
interesting.
up.
Sounds like a pregnant woman's snack.
Right.
You know, why does she's delivering? Like, here's your salt ice.
Yep.
How about uncooked pasta dipped in peanut butter? That's what one person did.
I would eat the old ramen noodles without even cooking them. I would just break them off and eat them like a snack.
Okay.
Those are pretty good.
We used to do that in high school. You just get a packet of ramen and then shake up, like basically crunch it all up so it's little itty bitty pieces, and then shake up the seasoning and just shake it in the thing like a shake and bake sort of thing.
This is kind of like a potato-y chip snack thing when you think about it. Yeah.
It's salt and sodium and taste.
And maybe the same thing with this uncooked pasta. I mean, either it's cooked or uncooked, it's still good to go in our body. Maybe the crunch of it is like a chip.
That's funny. So I just brought up a text. Dried, crunched up top ramen, anyone? I was obsessed as a kid. Oh, yeah, like the little remnants.
Yeah.
How about this one? Cereal with 7-Up instead of milk.
No, I'll pass.
No, thank you.
First of all, 7-Up, it's like, I know they're still out there, the Uncola, but I mean, I don't know. I can't tell you the last time I had a 7-Up.
Dude, someone just texted, said my daughter loves salad dipped in 7-Up.
Wow.
I don't remember 7-Up
Salad.
having that kind of a taste that I'd want to dip salad in it.
Or put your cereal.
I mean, I could see it with like on a piece of lettuce because you get the little bubbles on it. Like it might be like a weird
But
texture.
why 7-Up, though? There's so many different soda beverages. What is it about 7-Up that makes it tasty with salad and cereal?
It is lemon lime. You do put lemon or limes on salads.
Is
sometimes.
7-Up lemon lime?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I only
lemon
knew it
lime
was the
soda.
Uncola. I had no idea it was lemon lime.
It's a lemon lime flavor.
God, how long? I haven't had one in forever.
What did you think it tasted like?
I thought it was more like a ginger ale. Maybe I've never had a 7-Up.
Oh, well, you know what? At your bachelor party?
Yeah,
we are drinking 7-Up. Crown and 7.
Yep. Oh, nice.
Wow, a woman said that she used to carry around a packet of Swiss Miss hot cocoa mix and use it like chewing tobacco.
Like in her lip?
Yeah, she just would put it in there like that.
Chocolate dip?
When I was a kid and we didn't have any candy in the house, we'd go over like in the Nesquik container and just get a spoonful.
Oh, yeah.
It'd be like the cinnamon challenge except with chocolate Nesquik.
There's something
I
going
did it with strawberry Nesquik.
Yeah.
Hey, how about pool chips? Would you like to try those?
Huh?
What?
Yeah, this is what this woman and her sister used to do. They would take nacho chips, dip them in swimming pool water, and then eat them. That's what
They want the chlorine?
They
And
call
the
it pool
urine.
chips. There you go, everybody.
That person might be a serial killer.
Yeah, you're right.
Wow.
No,
If I
you
saw
don't have
somebody
to
do
be
that, I'm going. I'm leaving.
Yeah.
I'm just out.
I'm out. Yeah. Yesterday, Steve, he got this one right.
Marvel Comics was acquired by which major media and entertainment
Disney.
company in 2009? Yes.
Disney.
Good job, buddy.
Disney.
Hey, you want a shot at beating Steve? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give it to you right now. 206-421-ROCK. Yeah.
Give it to them.
I'm going to give them a shot to do it.
Hopefully they're not
Migs at
unimpressed by
847 on The Rock.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. He's here right now and has agreed to answer more of your questions about bankruptcy. I owe a lot of back taxes. Can bankruptcy help me?
Bankruptcy can discharge back taxes under certain circumstances. Some types of taxes are never dischargeable, like if you have taxes from an employee, if you ran a business and didn't pay employee taxes or sales taxes. Those types of taxes cannot be discharged in bankruptcy. However, most people don't have those kind of taxes. Most people have just regular income taxes. If you owe income taxes and you filed your tax returns but just weren't able to pay the taxes, if the taxes are more than 3 years old and you filed the tax returns, those types of taxes can be discharged in bankruptcy in most circumstances, especially through a Chapter 13 case.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com. Thanks for listening.